I realize that what I'm about to say is going to offend some people, but I'm going to say it anyway. There are a couple of things about internet marketing and about the space and about learning how to make money online and get your online business really off the ground that bug me. And it's coaching and membership sites. And most of you already know that the main purpose of a membership site is to make money. And a lot of times they get abandoned, or people start out really gung-ho with those and then they just kind of trail off. And the other thing, coaching, and there's some great coaches out there, don't get me wrong. I even work with some coaches who I think are fabulous. But the thing about most coaching that you have to be really cautious about and really do your homework on is that a lot of coaches have never actually done what they're coaching you to do. And so you want to be cautious about that. If you're looking for a mentor, you're looking for someone to really help you out, help you get going and get started, ask yourself, do I need motivation and accountability? In which case most coaches will just do that job for you. Or do I need advice from someone who has worked in the trenches, who understands my business, my market, all the things that I'm going to go through, in the process, etc. So just, some things to consider and think about with those two things. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I actually have a private brainstorming group. It's a private mastermind group where we brainstorm, we mastermind, we have monthly challenges, and we do all kinds of things. I've actually been running this group now for almost 7 years. And I've been running it very quietly, and there's a reason I don't call it a membership site. There's a reason I don't have a sales page for it with a big red headline, and all this sales copy. And there's a reason I'm pretty quiet about it. And mostly it's because I love working with action takers. I love working with people who are serious about their business. And this is a way for me to do that, not just invite everyone and their brother, but basically to have a very small, very high quality, high caliber of people that I work with on a daily basis. And I do. It's interesting that I've gotten to meet most of the members in person over the years, which has been absolutely fabulous. Just last week I went to Virginia and hung out with Deborah Matthews. And right before that, Tanya Sutherland came and stayed at my house for 5 days, and that was a lot of fun. But I've, roomed at events with some of my members, and of course we get together a couple of times a year at different events all over. And it's really nice to be able to really solidify those relationships and brainstorm in person. So if I don't have sales copy and big red headlines, why am I telling you about it now? I'll tell you. I'm actually going to remove this video soon, but I'm putting the word out to the people that are in my circle. Not out publicly, and I'm not having, other people mail about it and blah, blah, blah. But to the people who are in my circle, which includes you, because you're watching this video, that the rate is going up to join my private mastermind group. And the reason there's a rate in the first place is just basically a qualifier. It's very low. It's stupidly low. In fact, you can currently join this week, if you hurry, for less than $20 a month if you choose the annual option. It's really, really low. But it's a qualifier. It keeps the search engines out. It keeps the lurkers out. It keeps the people who aren't serious about their business out of our group. And at any rate, on Tuesday, May 8th, the rate is going up. It's still going to be a ridiculously good deal. But every time I do this, and I usually do it very quietly, in fact sometimes I don't even announce it at all, I get all kinds of emails and feedback and Facebook messages and everything else, and they're like, I was sitting on the sidelines and I was waiting until I was ready, and can I please get back in, at the lower rate that you had just last week? And I can't do that. Just the way that the system works, I can't open it up and this kind of thing. So anyway, I just want to let you know that if you've been thinking about, joining a brainstorming group, a mastermind group, having someone that can help you with your business, that can help you achieve the kind of success that I have with my own business, now is the time to do that. And I assure you that I will be a huge asset to your business. I won't be your coach. I won't be your mentor. It won't be like any other membership site you've ever joined. And there's so much to it. I can't even express to you or explain to you in this short video how much we do as a group. We have 5 live calls a month that are an hour long each, and we're actually decided that we're going to start doing more calls because members enjoy those so much. But we do live site reviews, we do usability reviews, community feedback reviews for websites. We also have a thing called Social Media Partners, which I'm not going to explain publicly. That's a very private group, and it's a lot of fun and a huge asset. and we work together. We have people in the group who are service-based business owners, which is great because when I need something designed, for example with TravelingLowCarb.com, Melissa Evans, who is a member of the private mastermind group, did the designs for me that I needed for my opt-in form. So we hire within the group, we work together. A lot of people have kind of come together and joined their own accountability partners and smaller mastermind groups and things like that. So it's really a good thing. I will tell you this, it's cheaper to join at the annual rate because right now you can get in for only $20 a month going that route. However, it's only $27 a month right now before the rate increase on Tuesday, May 8th. And if you want to just test it out, join for 1 month. And if you get in there and you love it for the first few days, cancel your monthly membership, right? And just go ahead and pay for the annual. So that's if you feel like you don't know me well enough or you feel like my reputation doesn't speak for itself, that's a good option. However, that said, I think the annual option really is the better deal if you know me well enough and you feel confident enough that I can help you with your business, because I can. At any rate, I just wanted to make you aware that there will be a rate increase. It'll go from $240 a year to $360 a year on Tuesday, May 8th, first thing on Tuesday. So if you're the least bit interested in joining us, now is the time to do it. I highly recommend that before you make your decision, you go to the link below this video and read that blog post. I just published it this week. And if you have any questions at all, any at all, feel free to reply, leave a comment on this video, leave a comment on that blog post, or get in touch with me directly. You can go to AskLynnTerry.com, send me an email. So that's it for now. This video will go away soon. The great rate will go away soon. And for those of you who are interested, I look forward to working with you.